Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Shalom Aleichem.
Aleichem Shalom, Shkoyach. Yeah, we are at the Gemara, where it's cotton, Daf Ches Omid base, the end of the Omid, not what we're learning about. Where it's cotton, sorry.
Chagiga.
Yeah, Masechet Chagiga. I opened Moed Cotton by mistake. Sorry. So Masechet Chagiga, and the end of Ches Omid base, the last shura. Itmar Nami. Itmar Nami. The Itmar Nami goes. We bring the Raya, as we said in Rabbi Yochanan, right? We said Bedas Rabbi Yochanan. We said that if we don't have a proof that Lekatchila was that could be makriv 2 days, so he could be makriv it in 2 days, right? Even if he didn't have a thing. Go to Gemara. Itmar Nami Omar Rav Shemen Bar Abe Omar Rabbi Yochanan. That means to explain. Let's explain it again. To explain the Braise, what we mentioned in this Amid that we said, Oisei at the Choyeg v'yed the Choyeg called Shiva, right? That we said straight away after the Mishnah. Oisei at the Choyeg v'yed the Choyeg called Shiva. To explain this Braise, how we explain this Braise? To explain it as a Kaftes Amid Aleph. Lo yishonu elo shaloi gomar. That means what we learned in the Braise, what we said, Eimei Choyeg called Shiva. That means Dafke called shaloi gomar. That means Dafke we didn't finish. What's gomar? We can see the Braise itself explained it. The memory. Avol Gomar, Choyzeru Makriv. That means all 7 days the Korbanah that he was already mafresh when he was mafresh the Korbanah, the first day. And the first day. So what's the Gomar? Let's understand. So my Gomar, Ilay me Gomar Korbanah that he finished to be makriv all the Korbanah that he was mafresh. You can't say so. Why? Because my makriv. What's the shot? Makriv called Shiva. We said in the makriv called Shiva. What's the shot? Gomar called Korbanos. What's it up to makriv like? He finished already all the Korbanos. Berelo. Shaloi Gomar Hayoim. The chat is Lo Yishonu She'enoi Makriv called Shiva. That means Shaloi Gomar Hayoim. The day did not finish yet. Did not end. The day didn't end yet. Before he was maspik to makriv all the Korbanos that he was mafresh already. So the person was mafresh Korbanos. He set aside Korbanos, and he didn't have enough time, enough in the day till actually would makriv the Korbanos. Avol Gomar Hayoim. Choyzeru Makriv. But if actually the day finished before this person was able to finish all the korbanos that he was mafresh, so what do we learn from Rabbi Yochanan? Again, we learn from Rabbi Yochanan says that because we don't have a chochet, from the beginning, his opinion was his das. In his mind, he had to be makriv to the next day. Just what we say, yeah, 10 korbanos. It was not able. The ganze Klal soll es right? There's many people. And he didn't manage it. Then we say, Choyzeru Makriv called Shiva, the Korbanah that he was mafresh on the first day. But Chutz and then we're on this one. Okay. Lamed on the Mishnah. The Mishnah, Daf Tes Lamed Aleph, we learned this Mishnah already many times. Let's see it inside. We mentioned it many times. Mi Sheloi Chag. Chag over here means Kom Chagiga. Kom Chagiga. A person didn't bring a Kom Chagiga. Beyoim or Toif or Rishon Shechag. That's the Lekatchila to bring it when? The first day of Yom Tov. He didn't bring it the first day of Yom Tov. What's the din? Choyge is called Horegel. So this person, Choyge is called Horegel. Veyoim Toif or Achon Shechag. That means all of them are Tashlumin. Yeah? And Yom Tov Achon Shechag. That means what's the Chag over here? Not Chagiga, Sukkos. Stam Chag is called Sukkos. Even though Be'emes Yom Tov Achon Shechag is Shmini Atzeres is Yom Tov B'fnei Atzmai. Right? It's Yom Tov B'fnei Atzmai. After again, he's going to do it. Rashi in the Gemara, in Dibur Amaschim Mal Shvi, Rashi explains that Shmini Atzeres is Choluk Mishelefonov Legabe Oni Leinyan Pazar Kashav. Right? We all remember Pais Man Regel, right? Pay is Pais, and they do the Pais between among the Kohen who's going to be makriv the part of Shmini Atzeres. Masechet, all the Porei Chag, all the when we learned the Masechet Sukkos, all the korbanos that were makriv till that day. There was no pais. There was a certain system, as we saw in them also, how it worked, the system. And that's the pais. Zman, what is the Zman? Zayin is the Zman from Pazar. The Zman is that you make a bracha of Shechionu. Right? It's a regel b'fnei atzmai. Anaya Yom Tov, Anaya Shechionu. Reish is from the Pazar. Reish is regel. It's a regel with the you don't sit in the sukkah. That's what Rashi and sukkah says. Right? Regel, shein yoshi by the sukkah. Kashav is kuf shil beis. The kuf is korban. That the korbanos of Shmini Atzeres is not the same of korbanos achag. Korbanos achag of sukkah days are going down. Right? 13, 12 is going down. Poiches voilech. It's bifnei atzma yapal. Shir is shira. The shir that's on the korban is not like the shir of Yemei Achag. It's a separate shir. And base is bracha. What's the bracha? So the Rashi is that they bless the melech. Shemevochin is a melech. Some say that you mention Esyom Hashemini. We don't say Chag HaSukkos. We say Shmini Atzeres Chag Hazeh. So in the benching Yalviyovo or in the davening, we say. So this sugya of Pazar Kashav, we're going to see we saw already in Sukkah Daf Memches, and we're going to see what Hashem also in Daf Yudzayin, and now Masechet Chagiga. So that's what Rashi explains in the Gemara, that Legabi Pazar Kashav is Regel Bifnei Atzmai. Or Legabi anything else, it's Mamish Chelik of a Chag HaSukkos. And that's the reason that Rashi explains in our Mishnah why Yom Tov Shel Chag could be mashlim the korbanos where he didn't bring the first day, because it's still a hemshech of Chag HaSukkos. Says the Mishnah weiter. Let's see the Mishnah weiter. Oval regel v'lo yichag. What if einoi chay v'achayusoi? As how we say, oval zman noi b'ter korbanoi. That's when he wants to pass the thing. He has no tashlumin. Al ze neemar meuves liyuchal litkoin v'chisoron liyuchal li'monois. That means this is a pasuk. And the pasuk it says, and the Torah effects in the pshat, the Torah effect. What's al ze neemar? Al ze neemar. And all of the mitzvahs also, any mitzvah that's kavua or zman, any mitzvah has a limitation of time. Also, over zman velo yedos, if it passed the time and he didn't do the mitzvah, it's no, so yuchal litzkoin. So for instance, why al ze neemar? No, so yuchal litzkoin means he's baffled. He can't fix it anymore. That's it. He can't fix it. Any mitzvah would depend on a time. Once you didn't do it, that's it. You can't fix it anymore. So why al ze neemar? Explains it to Reuven that in this mitzvah we have both halakim of the pasuk. You have also the meuves liyuchal litkoin, and also chisor liyuchal li'monos. The rest of the mitzvahs you don't have you have the chisor liyuchal li'monos. And meuves liyuchal litkoin. Chisor liyuchal li'monos. That means to bring a korban. That is dafke in the. Okay, look at the Arichas explains it, but it's a nice word, and that's why al ze neemar. It's medayek. Al ze neemar means Mishnah. Says the Mishnah weiter, Rab Shimon ben Nasi Oimer, Ezer meuves she'eino yochel litaken. What is a person who done an evil? So evil is malashon avoin, a sin, avoin, something not right. What aveira is, basically, what aveira is that you can't be metaken it, you can't be fixed it, you can't with tshuva. Because he was marbe psuli beIsrael, they're always going to be reminding him is sin, and that's why the avodah is also the sin itself is also doesn't get erased because the sin is here. The mamzer is not it's not going to get nimchak. It doesn't help tshuva. Al yedei the tshuva is not going to help. I feel because it's only men or ben mamzer. To explain what's the chiluk between this that is considered me'uvas to yuchal litkoin. Why? Because the mamzer. Roitzeach is not the same thing. Why Roitzeach is not b'chal? The nirtzach is not in the world now. A nirtzach was supposed to live 100 years. Yeah, the nirtzach now is not in the world for the next 80 years. Why it's not the same? He says because the mamzer is alive. It could be seen in the world. There is a edus. There's a live edus to the ma'aseh avera what he done. There's no edus. There's not something that's in front of our eyes that's showing us, reminding us the whole time the mindset of this person. You should have the end of that thing. But also the mom will die, maybe. It's not allowed to marry. Okay. Say, Im Toibar, the Mishnah explains. Why Dafka where you say Im Toibar Begoizel, you can't call him the Yuchal Litzkoin. You know why? Because you're going to have zero. Abshir and Yochai Omer, Ein Koiri Meuves. Meuves means a sinner or something that's a Mekulkel. Elo Lemisha Hoyo Metukim Betchilo, Venis Aves Veize, the Tamid Chochem, Apoirish Minatoira. So he was Metukim Betchilo because he was learning, and then he was Mekalkel himself. Not Rashi. Rashi, the Mishnah Misha Loichag. Ve'evi Chagigos Be'em Rishon Shechag, Ve'yom Tov Shechag, Choigeg, that's the Afagav the Regel Shnehatz for you, and the Tashlum in the Rishon, as we mentioned in the Mishnah, and from the Rashi in the Gemara, what says Pasal Kasha. Ve'oili Mamzer, She'evi Psuli BeYisrael, Ve'ei Zikaroin, לפי דבח over here, ואוי דבר זיכרון לעבוינוי, אז זה לעבוינוי. לפי כך אין עבודוי סום למחוק בתשוע. יוכל להחזיק נוי גנוס, וכזה לא של הביילים. ויתקם וימתוקם מן החטא. מאובס, what is the lotion מאובס? So as we said before, מאובס is the lotion avoin. Rab Shimon Yochai says מאובס is not only the lotion avoin, מאובס is also the lotion of mekulkel, and that's what Rashi comes to tell us, that is mekulkel. Mekulkel is, that's the avoin. Okay. Log the Gemara weiter. The psulim is sorry. Okay. Let's start with the Lechem Mishnah before we go to the Gemara on the Mishnah. The Mishnah said, "Over regel, velo yichag, ein yichag b'achayusim." There's a very interesting Lechem Mishnah in the beginning of Ilchus Chagiga. He says the same thing will be if he was needed by Yom Aleph, yeah, the first day of Yom Tov, without the Korban. He's not going to be over only when it passed the whole Chag. Yeah, the Korban. The Riyas Poni was Mekayim the first day. The Riyas Korban, some are not happy with it, and some say no. What's going to be the deen when verpasst Yom Tov, the ganze Yom Tov, and he was not Makriv Bichlal? Is he over lemafreya from when he went into the Azorah? Or he's over on the end of the Chag because that's the end of the Zman Havas HaKom. You understand the Chakira? The Chakira is Azorah. This person, yeah, the Lechamisha says that this person, he was Nire B'Yoyim Aleph. He saw him B'Yoyim Aleph. Yeah. He showed himself in the Azorah. You have to show himself in the Azorah with the Korban. He showed himself in the Azorah without the Korban. So he's not over on Lo Yiro Ponei Reikom, only when it's over Kol HaChag. When he verpasst the ganze Yom Tov. So the Achonim clear, Chakira, over HaChag, and he didn't make a Korban. Is it, he's over Lemafreya from when he went into the Azorah, that means the first day? What that means, let's explain. Is it Be'emes a Tzanai? I came into the Azorah, I have to make a Korban. Now, I have a tonight that I could fix the issue what I done. Perhaps I done an issue of a little open Erekom. But Torah told me that Chachayim were attacking me that what I could still have over here, but tonight it can help me for the rest of the 7 days. Yeah, like Machzor Gezel or something, exactly. Or that the over no, only at the end of Yom Tov, because that is the Zman of Asko, but is still the end of Yom Tov. Now, the one of being a Raya from the Rambam. The Rambam says, in the beginning of Ilchos Chagiga, the Rambam says that someone who was near Ba'azorah, right, Riyas Ponim, in the first day, and he was not Makriv the Korban, says the Rambam, Oiver Beloy Sasei, Ober Ve'enoi Loike. Why? The Avelav She'im Boi Maisa. This is the Rambam. Someone's near Ba'azorah, he didn't make a Korban. He's Oiver Alalav. Yes, Ve'enoi Loike. Or Ve'che Maisi does given. What Maisa you done in the Aveir? You didn't do any Maisa. Say that. I didn't make a Korban. Right? That's what the Rambam. Fragt of them the Shagasari, similar with base. What? Walking is not a Maisa? I'm walking into the Azorah. So I'm Maisa. And by walking into the Azorah, that's what I done the lab. Why the Rambam says if someone came, yeah, being a Korban. The Rambam says if someone came to the first day into the Azorah without being a Korban, but the Rambam, Bakum Deish Kemayakis. Huh? No. How near upon a Bazor? I like with the Azorah, that's the coming in, yeah, but I call him Peomim, that's not going to mice. That's the mice that needs to. Huh? They may call it, you should get Malchus. But When you have to be a korban, you won't put a reikom, right? Before Yachem, Bos Hashama, Be'eveisem Shama. The vote is yes walking in.
Two separate mitzvahs. One is mitzvah to be there. They're two separate mitzvahs. One to go there, to be there, and the other one is to bring korbanos.
Is Bos Hashama. It's being the korbanos. That is what's behind the being the korban. You're not being it's not two separate mitzvahs. I don't be the korban bachut. Should they chutz?
No.
If someone came into Beis Hamikdash and b'chag and he didn't bring a korban the first time, he broke the korban an hour later. Is he over on the first time of Lo Yiroeh?
Very good. Oh, so I'm just going to explain what Rabbi Tzvak wants to say, and that's the answer to the Chakira. Yes, Liron. Yeah. No, he's right, because Shlichas and a korban is quite tricky. You could send, yes, you're right. Yeah. Oh, so let's explain something. So the Minchas Chinuch in top Peites, the Artis Achai, the Malbim, in Orachaim and Simen Ches, they say as Asrore. And this is what Rabbi Tzvak said, and was masking with them, Rebelli and Naftali. Azari. Because when he's over the love, let's see what we spoke before. When he's over the love, only after the Yemei HaTashlumin. Let's go back to the Lechem Mishnah. What the Lechem Mishnah says? The Lechem Mishnah says, in the beginning of Chagiga, that the person was needed by Azor the first day, and he didn't bring a korban, as the Shtoiver only, Kshovar Achag. So Kumtois, that when he was over, let's see the Lechem Mishnah. When he was over, only after the Yemei HaTashlumin, after the thing. And then, when I was over, and after the Yemei HaTashlumin, so the first day, I came in the Azor, without being a korban, I'm walking in, marching in with the Gresta Maisa, the Seder. But I was not even allowed now. I went home, I'm lying, sunbathing. I'm doing a Maisa, I'm lying on the couch reading. I'm not doing anything, lying on the couch with my feet up. That's what Punkt was at Motzei Yom Tov. Then I was over allowed. How can you say I'm doing a Maisa? I'm lying on the couch. How can you say I'm doing a Maisa? So that's allowed. So when I'm over the lab only in the end of Yom Tov. When I didn't bring the korban, I did a very good lab. But when I was over the lab, only in the end of Yom Tov, maybe that's allowed. Very good. Very good. Okay, we can say the Masach. Omer just is. This is one of the studies of Chagiga, so we wanted to mention it. Okay. That's a shaila. That's the Eretz Atzvi, the Koshliker, what the Vilzogna say. Yes, if you started before and then it's a shaila because that's legabe. It's what's called doinus there. Yeah.
Finish off already when he started it.
Well,
Something with the Krishna.
It's a shaila. That's what it was. Yeah. Okay. Let's see the Gemara. There's also very interesting. Okay, we can see maybe later after the show. Long as the Gemara. The Gemara, Daf Tesamad Aleph, straight away after the Mishnah. Find the Gemara, Mino Hani Mile. What means Mino Hani Mile? Let's see Rashi. Rashi will explain us what's the Mino Hani Mile. So Rashi, in the Gemara, the Yom Tov Achish Chag HaSukkos Tashul HaKzuvas HaChag LeYechidim. That means the Mino Hani Mile explains Rashi that also Yom Tov Achish Chag you could bring the korbanos instead of the first day. That means, how do we know that Shmini Atzeres is Tashlumin? And for the Gemara, let's go back to the Gemara. Omar Rabbi Yochanan Mishum Rabbi Shmuel. We learned out of the Gzeiro Shove. What's the Gzeiro Shove? Ne'emar Atzeres b'Shvi shel Pesach. The Sheish Yom Yitrichal Matzah Yisur Vayom Shvi Atzeres. Ve'ne'emar Atzeres b'Shmini shel Chag. Why? Because it says over there Sheish Yom Yitrichal Matzah Yisur Vayom Shvi Atzeres. Ve'ne'emar Atzeres, right? B'Shmini shel Chag. Vayom Shvi Atzeres Tiya Lochem. Right? Shmini Atzeres Tiya Lochem. Mala lo letashlumin. By Shvi shel Pesach, we know it's chelek of the regel. No one's going to tell you Shvi shel Pesach is a regel b'nei atzmai. It's definitely a chelek of the regel legabi tashlumin. Afkan also the who are the legabi of the v'achashel chag would also be letashlumin. It's a regel, not a regel b'nei atzmai. Even though b'derech klal is a regel b'nei atzmai, or it's not a regel b'nei atzmai. Explains the Gemara. Must be that the Gzeiro Shove is mufne. Now, what means mufne? So, much Hashem, we're going to see in Yevamis, the big sugya, there's a big sugya neither about this. How when we learn Gzeira Shaveh, we don't learn Gzeira Shaveh. But when we learn Gzeira Shaveh, what do we do with Gzeira Shaveh? We take two words that are similar, Atzeres, we take two words, and we say that they apply by each other. Now, these two words that teach us a special Gzeira Shaveh has to be melamed, to teach us, right, by the yitu, the limud of Gzeira Shaveh. And by this, we have to understand that the Gzeira Shaveh is miyuta. What means miyuta? The word over here is superfluous, and the word there is superfluous. Now, if it's a mufne mitzad, it's not mufne, both of them you need to call it Gzeira Shaveh. If it's mufne mitzad echod, that means one place actually I need a word for le'atzmo to learn it for their own din, and one taka is superfluous. And then machloek be shivin oler, eme shivin oler. But if it's a yitu, that means both of the words. For example, atzeres here, and atzeres there, both of them are meyuter, iberic, superfluous, whatever you want to call it. Then afilu you could have a pirchonet ein meshivin oler. That means it's a limud, a stark limud, and even if you have a svara to tell us that no, it's different, here it's there, and it's there, and no. And that's the thing. So the klal is, again, let's understand the klal of what is Gzeira Shaveh, what we say every morning, right? But what is Gzeira Shaveh? Any Gzeira Shaveh that's not mufne from any tzad, yeah, what I mean, any tzad, that's both, let's say, for example, atzeres. If the atzeres sayin shmini and sayin shvi, we need it, so you don't learn the klal. If it's mufne mitzad echad, that means one of them is superfluous, one of them is iberik. So we learn that from it. Or if you find on it a tshuva, if you find on a pirche, chiluk, something in a pirche on the limud, mishivin oler, you can answer. Or if it's mufne mishnei tzadin, yeah, that means from both sides, side that tells saying shmini, side that tells saying shvi, is mufne, superfluous. So then, ein mishivin oler. Okay, just that's the klal, to know the klal. Let's see the Gemara now. Says the Gemara,
if you haven't bought the carbon on Shmini Atzeres, do you still get a week of the Hashlumin or not?
Chas v'sholom.
No, but why?
No.
Every Chad, yes, but Shmini Atzeres, no.
What's Shmini Atzeres? Which carbon you have in Shmini Atzeres?
Which every carbon one has?
You don't get extra Chagiga for Shmini Atzeres.
Well, any carbon for Shmini Atzeres, it hasn't any.
What? You don't be Korbanos Re'iyah in Shmini Atzeres. You don't be Korbanos Chagiga in Shmini Atzeres. What's the shaykh over here? Tashlumin. You know, okay, but let's go back to the Gemara. This is a Zaydik Shaila anyway. Says the Gemara. So we're learning over here. Atzeres. Must be a smufne. Te'ilav mufne. Ikale mifar. You can ask for the Gzeira Shaveh. Ma'alishvi shel Pesach. Shekin eino yichol lukvi shel efanov. That means it's one regel with the days before. It's not the Shvi shel Pesach, right? No, over here it's not Shmini shel Sukkos. It's Shmini Atzeres. You could say that maybe you're not mashlim. Yes, you're right. Afnuye mufne must be that's mufne, because if it's not mufne, we have a very strong terrace in mechalik between Shmini Pesach, which Shmini Atzeres, to say that even though Shmini Pesach we know there is tashlumi, or maybe Shmini Atzeres there isn't tashlumi because it's different. Michdi, says the Gemara. My Atzeres. What's the mashmois of the word atzeres? The word when we say shmini atzeres, atzer ba'asiyas melochet. Stop, don't do melochet. The word atzeres is meyuter, right? To take this word atzeres and to use it in Gzeira Shaveh. Why? Because this that I shouldn't do atzeres and shmini atzeres, I shouldn't do melochet. Basically, from another place. Must be. What does the word atzeres tell us? The Gemara says that why it's meyuter. Why it's a purpose? Why I don't need the word atzeres? Because the word of atzeres, I already know that the word is the mashmos is atzoy. Don't do melacha. This I know from somewhere else where the ksiv lo yisas melacha. So ibazoy atzeres the kodar hamone lo moli lo shma mino leafnuye. Very good. We'll Gzeira Shaveh. Right? The Gemara betane says the Gemara betane of the brayse ma'isel meocha. It means a limud. That you could have tashlumim and Shnei Atzeres now from a different place. So the Gemara bought one raya from Gzeira Shaveh. The Gemara brings a raya, a different svara to teach us that Shmini Atzeres is also a chelik of the tashlumim of Chag HaSukkos. Where do we see it? The Tanya. Over there it says in Chag HaSukkos. Yeah, let's understand the whole pasuk. The pasuk tells us Ach b'chamisha also yoyim lachodesh hashvi. Ulekachta lochem bayom harishon. Pri tzador, right? The end of the pasuk it says Chagoisem oisoi Chag laHashem Shivas Yom. Yochol yechoyig boilach kol shiva. So it could be makrim 7 days korbanos Chagiga. All 7 days. Chagoisem Chag Hashem Shivas Yomim. All 7 days being a Gom Chagiga. So loyma oisoi. What the Chagoisem oisoi? Oisoi, as we mentioned already from Rashi and Pasas Emoy. Remember Rashi and Pasas Emoy says oisoi yom echad, only 1 day. Oisoi. Oisoi at the choigeg, v'yat the choigeg kol shiva. You don't celebrate all 7 days. That means all 7 days to bring a korban. You bring only 1 day a korban. Yukei lo monema shiva. Why is it Chagoisem shiva? Why is it shiva? If you can be Chagiga only 1 day, how about the big Chagoisem shiva? You don't bring it 7 days. So you say Oisoi. The Oisoi tells you the bring a korban Chagiga only 1 day. It's actually you tell me shiva. What does shiva? Let us mean exactly. And bring it the first day. But if you didn't bring it the first day, this one korban you have to bring it all 7 days as a tashlumin. It's called a regel. And including also Yom Tov. So this we didn't learn from Shiva. I would like that there's another date in the 7th month that you could bring a korban. Chut the Shiva. What is it? Right? The whole 7 months from Rosh Hashanah till the end of Rosh Chodesh Cheshvan. Minakom. That means what's oisoi? Oisoi at the choigeg dafke Yom Tov v'yat the choigeg chutzaloi. U'may tashlumin. How they are going to help the tashlumin? So this the Gemara now comes to the big machloikas of tashlumin. Rishon tashlumin is there. Let's see Rashi first. But Rashi, Atzeres b'shvi shel Pesach b'pazos kol ha'bechor she'isyoy doich al matzis v'yom shvi atzeres. מה לשבי של פסח תחשובי לראשון שהרי אין לו יכולת מי שלפונו אין לו יכולת מי שלפונו שלי עצרת יכולת מי שלפונו לעניין אז הקשר יהיה מקצפנת בעריך אז נסרה שמקצפנת בעריך הזה למשנה מופנה הוא צריך את זה ראשו ושתי מופנה דסו לא יפרחין על עלי מידי יכול את זה ראשו ומופנה למיידים תמיד מופנה משתי צדדים אז הוא יקצפן לפעול למיידים ואין משיבים לי באמס מקסים לצעס המלוכו יקרו גופיו ביום משפיע עצרת להשם לקחו לצעס המלוכו תנו מייסל המלוכו משום דרבי יחונון even though the Xerashov is very strong, why would be another Raya? Because Rabbi Yochanan big the Xerashov is a Amoira. We prefer the bigger price. Verstehen the price called Shiva Kol Yom Yoyim. B'chodesh Shvi Kol Yomei HaChag Omer B'chodesh Shvi. Yochel Choyge Goyle Kol HaChodesh Eize Yom Sheim Tzad Tashlum HaChag Im Lo Yikim HaChag. But Lo Yimar Oisoi Yisei V'Nekro Arei Oisoi Ksiv Bei. And we learn from Oisoi that Dafke Oisoi at the Choyge, but not the rest of the. Okay. Zog the Gemara. Now, this is a very, very interesting sugya. Very interesting sugya, very longish sugya. Umay tashlumin. How they work these tashlumin? As a shine. Umay tashlumin, let's see Rashi. Keisad hein hatashlumin. How do they work? Rabbi Yochanan Amar tashlumin lerishon. All of them, all 7 days, are tashlumin lerishon. That means it was not Chalal and Machiyuv, only the first day. When he was obligated, when the person was, the obligation was on the person, the obligation is only the first day. The Chiyuv is only the first day. The rest of the days, what he's bringing now, the Korban is a Tashlumin, is a payback, right? For the first day of Yom Tov. That means Tashlumin Arishon. Rabbi Yishia Omar, Tashlumin Zalozeh. That means the days of Yom Tov or tashlumin not only to the first day, the tashlumin to the same day that we mischayel. That means as this person came into Beis Hamikdash the first day, he's mischayel a korban. The days after that, the tashlumin to the first day, no. If he was not so it's a tashlumin for the first day. Oh. If he was not mischayel the first day because he was potul, he's going to be mischayel the next day. Because every day of the Yemei HaChag, every day of the Yemei HaChag, it's a naya sibe, a naya chidush to be mechayim in makom chagiga. And once he became chayim, the other days is a tashlumin. That's what Rashi understands. It's a little bit different. Look, many people understand, and I saw this mistake a few times, but we can see why. That Tashlumin Zelazem means that if you bring the first day, bring the second day. A Nayachiyuv. The Nayachiyuv is only if you will not be Schayah the first day. Let's say, if I came into the Beis Hamikdash the first day and I was Mischayah, when the second day, when I bring now, I'm bringing it as a new Chiyuv or Tashlumin for yesterday. Tashlumin for yesterday. If yesterday I didn't come Bechlal, I didn't have to receive it to Mechayev me. And today, the second day I'm coming in, Bicham Nayachiyuv. Okay? Tashlumin Zelazeh. Let's see it in Rashi. Let's see it in Rashi. That's Shitas Rashi. Let's start that. Let's understand Rabbi Yishia from Shitas Rashi. Talk Rashi. Kulan Tashlum Legisha. That's Rabbi Yechon. Sharayoy Mechad also Akosum Ika Bekulan. Sim Oisoi. Oisoi Tashlum Loi. That's very possible. The first day is Mischayim, and the rest of the days he's going to be Potter. The first day he was Potter. The rest of the days he's also going to be Potter. He's going to be Potter. Yeah. He has to have a chiyuv the first day, and then. Kulan Tashlum Zelazeh. Dr. Rashi. Ein lecho yoim bohem shein choyvos atluya boi be'atzmoi. Lemי שלא נראה ביום של לפונו. למי שלא נראה ביום של לפונו. Yes, if you look at the back, כל התושבים זה ביום של לפונו, the יום ראשון, the דלת. the יום ראשון שהוא נראה לאובי, עיקר לדידי, ויום של האחר תשלומים לא יהיה. So when it was Mischayim, that's a tashlumin. Let's explain Rashi a little bit. The Shitas Rashi, Rabbi Yochanan does not disagree that there is the tashlumin l'yom rishon. There is tashlumin l'yom rishon. Just what? Rashi comes to be moishif to add that if he was not Mischayim b'rishon, it's not shach to be mashlim the chiyuv. Aber he's going to be chayiv the rest of the days because the chiyuv of that day itself. And the same thing you have to say that the same day that he's Yischayev, the Tashlumin. And it's Dr. Rashi. Rabbi Yochanan, exactly. Rabbi Yishia is masking the Rabbi Yochanan. Rabbi Yishia is masking the Rabbi Yochanan. Just he's adding on Rabbi Yochanan. Other from Toises, it looks like that they learn in Shitas Rabbi Yishia that is no din Tashlumin Bechlal to the day there was Yischayev. That means he came to the first day it was Yischayev. The next day he has to be not because the Tashlum L'Rishon. What he's matching the Chiyuv in the rest of the Yemei HaRegel is because the real Chiyuv of today. Every day is a Naya Chiyuv. Like with that, we'll explain. Easier to understand that way because with Shitas Rashi, there's a lot of shine.
The word Tashlumim is mashma to pay for something else. So
the lot of the word mashma is like Rashi. Yeah, you're right. I can tell you why. Because Toises and Dima Masu Kevan, Lefi the kills of the Bach, the Marshaw, it says that Lefi the one that says Tashlum L'Rishon, let's have a suffix. Someone who was Chayev in the first day, he was Chayev to be a Korban the first day, and he didn't be a Korban. Okay, he didn't be a Korban. Now the second day became Potter. The person was proper walking person. The first day was Mitzchayev a Korban, he didn't bring a Korban. Second day, he said, okay, Tashlum I have to bring. Chagiga, he had the accident. No, became part of Yom Sheni. Can he be mashlim the chiyuv or not? Levi says the Toises. Toises says Levi Rashi what's going to be the din. Let's stop a second. Let's ask. Levi Rashi what's going to be the din? Exactly. They're good. As Rabbi says, Levi both of them side of Rabbi Yishia, side of Rabbi Yochanan, he's going to have to bring a korban. Levi Rashi. Zok Toises off. Where do I learn from Toises Nishtazoi? I mean, I learn. The Chodim learn, yeah, the Marshaw, the Bach, they learn from Toises. How we learn it from? How we learn from Toises? Because that's Toises Azoi. The Levi, the one that says that Kulo Tashlum Zelazeh, Poshet says Toises that he doesn't bring a korban on the second day. What do we see? What do you see from Toises? That Levi Rabbi Yishia, that in Rabbi Yishia itself, also Levi, the one that says Tashlum L'Rishon, right? It's going to be Potter. It'll be Tashlum L'Rishon. There's no Tashlum L'Rishon.
The first day, you was hired for that day. And then when you come 2 days later, your chiyuv move from the first day to the
you have 7 days to be mashlim. Recreated. And therefore, Toises and Dima Masi Tashlumin, if you look at Toises Dima Masi Tashlumin, Toises says that Tashlumin Chag HaShavuos, Ein Mistaber, says Toises, Loi Mistaber Lemeima Tashlumin Zelazeh, Kevan the Chol Gomer. Exactly. Exactly your small. That's what Tosis said at Tashlumin. You can't, it's a weekday. Lefi them, let's take it a step ahead. Let's go a little bit thing. Lefi them must be that the person that smashed him after Shavuos is not better as Tashlum L'Rishon. You know, same thing in the rest of the Yomim Tovim is also as Tashlum L'Rishon. That's the Rashi in this. Oh. The Torah Yeven brings that in Shmini Atzeres he doesn't bring a korban only because as Tashlum L'Rishon. Why? Because it's not a regular of Chag HaSukkos. The same swallow what Tosis says Legabe Yemei HaChoil. The Shavuos. Oh. It's not so clear because there's a ritual. The ritual in Sukkot of Zion, so it's famous ritual because the Minchas Chinuch and Peiches brings it down. The ritual that Shmini Regel B'Nei Atzmayu. So even if the man deomer Tashlumin L'Rishon, and Kol She'eino Roi B'Rishon Eino Maki V'Sheni. Yes, we can see the Gemara. Or Shmini is Maki V'Afilu someone who's not Roi B'Rishon. They bring to the ritual. Okay, let's see the Gemara weiter. We'll spend a bit of time on it, but yes, because this is very exciting. My Beinai, what's the Nafkamina between Rabbi Yochanan and Rabbi Yishia? Yeah. I can also be a Shaila, yes, that's right. Omar Rab Zeire, what's the Nafkamina? Very Poshet. Chagiga B'Yom Rishon. Chagiga is not Chayav V'Kol Chagiga. Then he's Spashet B'Yom Sheni. Baruch Hashem became well Yom Sheni or any other day of the regel. Yeah, he can be now if he's Chayav Tashlumin or not. Right? If he's going to be Chayav or not. Now this person, the Chagiga, is Potum the Chagiga. Right? Why? Because we learned in the pasuk Shalosh Pe'amim. Right? Regolim Tochu Bli Bashana. We learned in the Gemara before in the Abdallah Aleph. Regolim Prat Le Chagiga. Prat Le Chagiga. No. So the Gemara explains, Rabbi Yochanan Amar Tashlum L'Rishon, therefore came under the Chosi B'Rishon because he was not Roy the first day, because he was a Chagiga the first day. Lo Chosi B'Sheni, because all of it is Tashlum L'Rishon, and L'Rishon he was Patur. The Rabbi Yishia Amar Tashlum Zelazeh. Therefore, Afal Gad the Lo Chosi B'Rishon, Chosi B'Sheni. It's not between us Tashlumim. Tanaya Chiyuv. You're right. Yesterday you're Patur, but on Tanaya Chiyuv, right? And today you're Chayev. It's going to be Chayev. Because anyway, he's bringing you what he bought me the Rabbanah is going to patter me the Reise. That's an interesting shaila, and that's the Reb Chaim Legabe Korban Pesach, right? The Chiyuv Afilu, he didn't have a Chiyuv the Rabbanah, but once you bought on him, you were moitzim Afilu the Reise. A good Reb Chaim. Yeah. Ask see, he wants to talk about it. Condition is got to be Shnei Psachim. Okay. Let's just say the Minchas Chinuch Take. They're all asking over here the Shaila, Naftali, Rabeli, what did Condition is got? So I'm just going to mention very kids. I don't want to go into it. Maybe after the Shiva. But it's a Minchas Chinuch. The Minchas Chinuch on top pay test. Minchas Chinuch says cotton or shoite, yeah. Cotton B'Yom Rishon when he's gathered B'Yom Sheni, or cotton shoite B'Yom Rishon when he's staffed B'Yom Sheni. So if you the one that says Tashlum L'Rishon, that depends, and the suffix of the Begodim. What? And this is like the Minchas Chinuch. The Chinuch wants to say it depends on the suffix of the Begodim. If Begodim has a suffix, if a cotton or shoite are not blame mitzvahs, they're not blame mitzvahs. Or no, the reason the Sivas Aptur is because there's no who to be mitzvah. Either they're not bechlal blame mitzvahs, or there's no who to be mitzvah. Like they're anosim b'yom rishon. So if it's no one to be mitzvah, so he was almost b'yom rishon. On b'yom rishon, for sure, I feel if Rab Shimon is going to be chai b'yom sheni. Huh?
It's more to say the difference between cotton and shoite. Shoite be'etzem is mechuyev, but he's got like something, a mask, which doesn't let him, does the chiyuv come to surface. No, but I'm saying it's a godel. That's a god. He's a god. You can say cotton bechlal not mechuyev.
I would say fakert. I would say cotton because he's I would say fakert. Cotton will be chai more than a shoite. Shoite is the gamma poto. Cotton.
Yeah, it's poto. It's poto because it's poto, but it's not that the etzem that person could be mechuyev. He's potentially, if not the shoite, is be'etzem is not mufka from chiyuv. Only the shoite stops him. The cotton, I don't have to know. It's more to say that the cotton, the bechlal nicht mechuyev. He's not moitz shunava. He can't be moitz somebody. He can't do anything. He's got no dinim which apply to him.
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah, I would think the cotton is much more because the cotton lechorim in the rabbanon is higher, right?
Rabbanon, okay, but the rice, the
rabbanon.
Yeah, but that's the Rabbanon, the rice here. That's
Yeah, all of them.
yeah, but the Rabbanon, this the rice. The rice, the Rabbanon is not
People should
mechuyev,
be
but
rice,
Rabbanon say do it.
Rabbanon-
Rabbanon say it's not mechuyev, Rabbanon says do it, but the mice is not mechuyev.
Sorry, from what you just talk saying, I agree with him because in the case of honest, you can only be honest if you were not.
Yeah, okay, 1 second. Well, you know what? I would just 2 minutes. Mamish 2 minutes. I didn't want to go into it now. I wanted to go after the shield, but okay, we're gonna have to catch up a different day. Those Sameach, Ilchois Kom Pesach Perek Zayin Alocha Hei. Bring the Sameach, the Shaila, what Rebelli has the Shaila. The Choyre, why Rab Zera did not bring a much more common din. Not Chagiga Shel Shpashet. Kodesh Egdil B'Moyed. Is Chai Bereya or not Chai Bereya? Right? The community in Rabbi Shia and Americanon. Kodesh is Gadol. Says those Sameach because cotton is Chayev al Kol Ponim Midei Rabbanon. And because he was Maki Berishai, he's not going to be Chai B'Sheni. And I feel the Fidam and the Omer Tashtumi Zelazeh. And jeden Tag Oder Anay Chiyuv, I feel also he's going to be Potu. Zog Do Sameach.
Huge chiddush.
Huh?
A huge chiddush. Yeah.
That's the Reb Chaim also. The Reb Chaim Legami does. The Sameach is the idea of Reb Chaim. That's what? But the Rambam says, "Cotton sheikri Pesach Rishon ve'igdi lifnei Pesach Sheni einu chayev la'avi Pesach Sheni." Legabe ger zog the Rambam nicht das. Ger shenisgaya between Pesach Rishon Pesach Sheni darf bringen noch hakom. Or cotton shenisgaya the Shleip Sochi darf nicht bringen hakom Pesach Sheni. Fragt Reb Chaim von was? Hey, was ist der Reb Chaim? Das Reb Chaim Brisker the same time. Because a cotton was a kind of
Gebring a kom in der Meister.
And the Meister is going to come. Aber the Minchas Chinuch and Mitzvah Peiches is Mesupek if he's going to be part of Chagiga after he's going to be a Godel. Because I feel okay, we could write there's the MS is there's a very interesting shiner on those Sameach. Because Toysa said that based on Medal Bayas and Chagiga, Toysa said that the Fidaman Domar ain't no dream. Right? Ein Dorim Krevi Be Yom Tev. So cotton is not Maki Berishon. What's this? You can say that because the cotton is Chaimi the Rabbanon, Berishon, Yimele Lekul he has to bring also Besheni. And this is all talking about over there the Tashlumi, right? Like Gabi Pesach also, we know that the Pesach Sheni is the Tashlumi Lerishon. What is the Pesach Sheni? So this old din of Pesach, if you remember once we spoke about it in Brochus, you remember the Rosh, we spoke the famous Rosh. The Rosh brings a Misha Meisoi. The Rosh and Misha Meisoi in the beginning, I think Simon Beis. And Peragil Simon Beis. And the Rosh brings a very interesting shine. He thinks that Rabbeinu Yehuda was an Oinon in Moti Shabbos, and he ate without Avdolah. It was an Oinon. Moti Shabbos was an Oinon. He ate without Avdolah. The next day, Sunday morning, after the Kvura, they done the Kvura in the morning. So Talmidi or Rabbi Yehuda told them, why didn't you make your Avdolah? Toam, right? Toam, Mavdil. So he answered, because I was potu last night from Chiyuv Avdolah, because I was Oinon. He made also now I'm potu. And he says, why? Because ich learn with the Gemara in Chagiga after Samadal, Chagiga by Yom Rishon is Pasha by Yom Sheni. The fear Rabbi Yochanan we say Tashlumi LeRishon, because Kevan Shenit LeRishon Nitche he doesn't have to be Sheni. The same thing says the Rabbeinu Yehuda. He told the Talmidim last night the Sha'as Achiyuv of Avdoleh I was potu. He made also this morning Rishon the Sunday morning. I already done the Kvurah. I am potu. That's it. It's what I'm doing Avdoleh Sunday, Monday. I could do till Tuesday Avdoleh. Yeah. It's a tashlum of Moti Shabbos. So if I was potu Moti Shabbos, I'm potu afilu on Sunday, Monday. As well as Rabbi Yehuda, the Shitas Arosh, the Maramerot book in Hilchos Smoches, right? As we just came from Hilchos Smoches, Moed Cotton. He said that after the Kvurah, he's not allowed to eat anything till he does have dollar. That means if he was oil, no dollar. Why? Because I'm Mavdil. That's what he's Dr. Aloche. And we say what he was not Mavdil Moti Shabbos. He says. Kol Shabbos Kulo, the Gemara in Psochim, right? The Kufei. So the Rosh says that we pass like Rabbi Yehuda, that what we say, Mishaloi Hivzi Moti Shabbos, Mavdil Voilech. And if you didn't have, over there was talking about, we didn't have wine. Motzei Shabbos, or it was oinus. So he couldn't be mavdil. But the oinon that b'sha'as avdole yadu everything, but it was a potter with mele is no.
It's how you touch potter. What's potter? Potter is you're not shaykh in it bichlal.
So that's
Potter that you.
the Gemara Psachim says Mishalo, right? Mishalo Yivdil, Mavdil Voilech.
Yeah, because he's in the chiyuv continues.
The day was
The
oinus.
chiyuv is continuous. Yeah.
He was oinus. Over he was no, not oinus. Over he was potter.
Potter, so there's nothing to continue. There's nothing to continue. There's nothing to continue. Yeah.
Okay, so there's still lots to talk about it. I said,
yeah, but for example, if somebody cotton writes a Torah, writes something, and the next day, so that's what he's done yesterday was a cotton, wasn't like nothing. He was doing nothing. He did something, Maisa, which need a golden. So the next day, what he's done is that according to God today, what he did yesterday is nothing. But by Korban, you can say, the chiyuv is to shechter korban, and this person shechter korban. So Enochanam yesterday did nothing, but today that person Godel did yesterday korban. So gitona korban. He said this Mister was today. Yesterday did the korban. It's good enough. Yeah.
I see. Okay, laten we nog een shiur. 10 minutes. Let's see the Gemara weiter. Okay. Frag the Gemara. Now, the next sugya, Shitas Rashi is very, very difficult. Like many Achronim asking Shitas Rashi is Fasemes. So we're going to try to learn the sugya, now, because we want to go a little bit faster. We learn the Fida Cheshek Shloime. The Cheshek Shloime, the Shloime HaKohen, Mivilne, the way he learned it, the Shitas HaRambam. Okay? So the Shitas HaRambam, and many Achronim learn it that way, but Shitas HaRambam. So let's first learn the sugya azoi, then we can see maybe the shverkeit of Shitas Rashi. Frag the Gemara. Umi Omar Rabbi Yochanan Ocha? Did Rabbi Yochanan say that the shlumin is l'rishon? And if a person, let's explain. And if a person did not bring in the first day, for example, he was a chigel, he was a tomei, yeah, he was potu. A tomei is also potu from Re'eh U'Basar Shama ve'Veisim Shama Kol She'inu ve'Viyeh Ve'Avoy. So he's also potu. So what if he was a chigel b'yom rishon? Or Tomei b'yom rishon, he doesn't have to bring any more Chagiga lefi Rabbi Yochanan, yeah? And over here, lefi Taki, the Pshat of the Meiri, the Sasemes, the Cheshek Shloime, the Rambam, yeah, that the Tomei is not Meshaleach Korban Oisov, and that's why it was a very valid question what Rabbi Liron asked beforehand, because Taki is not a Tomei, cannot be Meshaleach Korban Oisov. A Tomei ain't a Meshaleach Korban Oisov, right? So Pashtus going to Shitas Rambam. The Rambam had to call Misha Potu Min HaRe'eh, Potu Min HaChagiga. And the Ptur is Min HaRe'eh, as we learned the Gemara of Dalet Amud Beis, we made his Potu also from the Chagiga, right? We learned already, you remember, of Gimel Amud Aleph, we learned that this Yesod is not exactly everyone's masking, because Toises says, Pasha Shitas HaToises, and Dima Maskel Beis Amud Beis, and Dima Maskel Shoimeya, they said that even the Ptur Min HaRe'eh is still going to be Chai B'Chagiga. And we don't have a court of part of the Tomei from the Mishalech for Bonois of the Chagiga, only Legabe Re'eh. Because the Torah is very tricky, this thing. Okay, but this is Tzorich Talmud. Omi Omar Rabbi Yochanan Omar Chizkiah. Nitmo beyoim, maybe balaylo. Aber, Lailo, Nitmo beyoim, maybe, sorry, full stop. Balaylo, Einoi maybe. What's up shot? Let's explain it. Someone who was Tohol in the beginning of the first day of the Chag. First day of Yom Tov, he's on the way to Beis Hamikdash. He's toiled. 12 o'clock, he has a slot, 12:30 to bring his korbanos. He's on the way to Beis Hamikdash, he becomes Tomei. Yom Tov itself. The beginning of the first day of Yom Tov, he is becoming Tomei in the middle of the day. Maybe. He brings the Korban Chagiga, the Tashlumin, when he becomes Torah. Yeah? Why? Because B'sh'as HaKroveh, that means the Sunday morning, yeah, let's call it Sunday, Yom Tov, the first day of Yom Tov. It was 1 hour, Sho'achas, let's call it, yeah, that he was going to be a Korban Chagiga. Yes, Mimele he was Mischai a Korban Chagiga. And because it was Roy Sho'achas to bring a Korban Chagiga, maybe he brings it when he comes Torah. They're not Beis Hamikdash. Or he was Mischai. Because the day is Mischai, yeah. Ober Balaylo, what if he became Tomei Balaylo of the first day? So then he was not raw yet to bring the korban. Well, not raw because you don't be korban. You bring it only by yoim. Korban. So you couldn't bring it by yoim Marisha to bring the chagiga. Hey, no, maybe it doesn't bring a korban chagiga. Tashlumi. Why? Because they are not tashluming only to someone that was raw to bring on the first day. And what means roy? Roy b'shar reuyo. That means in the day, not at night. Rabbi Yochanan Omar, af balaylo namo maybe. Also, if someone became Tomei at night, he brings a tashlumim for his chagiga when he becomes Tomei. Why? Because Rabbi Yochanan learns that also someone who did not become mechuyev the first day is mischayev the rest of the days. Yeah, that's a shaila. What we're going to ask. You see, the Gemara Lemaisa learns nicht, but let's learn the Gemara. Do we want to learn it? Yeah. Oh, very good. So what do we see in Rabbi Yochanan? Tashlum is elazeh. So could you say that Lefi Rabbi Yochanan is called Tashlum leRishon? We see that Lefi Rabbi Yochanan. Avos break the banach. Avos break the korban afila. He was banach because each one is a korban leatzmo. He was a chiyuv leatzmo. That's a shaila. Omar Rabbi Yirmiyah answers Rabbi Yirmiyah. Be'emes Rabbi Yochanan al Tashlum leRishon. Aha. So why even do you come to Tomei Balayla? Shiny, Tumah, there's not Tashlumim Pesach Sheni. Tumah is different. He became Tomei the first day, it has Tashlumim, even if he was not Mitzrayim. Why? Because it has Tashlumim Pesach Sheni. Because someone was Tomei Pesach Rishon, he's Mashlim Pesach Sheni, even though he wasn't Roy to being in the first Pesach, right? He was not Roy to being Berishon. And that's the reason also someone was Tomei Berishon of a Regel Stam, it can be Mashlim the rest of the Regel. Tumah is not something that, yeah, exactly. Tumah is not a shoite, not a cotton. And this is what very good what the Pitzok was saying beforehand. Cotton, shoite, as the Pitzok said before, the svara is, or we could use the Prime Godin, Abdei Mitzvahs, a Tumah is different. Tumah is a ligdod nachir. Novos, it's like a technicality, like an Arya Lefonov, the Gemara says, Ari Oivet Lefonov. Something stopping it. Maskiv lo Rapope. Let's see the Gemara. Maskiv lo Rapope. Let's the whole upon stand the daf. We learned in a brace. Oh, Nicheleman Doma Pesach Sheni Tashlum in the Rishonu. Testament base. Leman Doma Sheni Reiv Neatzmai Michael Meima. That means that's right. There is a machloikis in the Gemara in Psochim Daf Tzadi Gimel Omed Aleph. The machloikis Tanoim. Gershon is Gaya B'Shnei Psochim or Kot is Gadel B'Shnei Psochim. They chayav Pesach Sheni. Rabbi Alt, he brings the Pesach Sheni. Why? Because ein hasheni tashlumi leRishon. Rab Nachman Alt, ein maybe Pesach Sheni. Why? Because the Sheni is tashlumin. Why? Because the Sheni is tashlumin shel Rishon, and kol she'ein roi b'Rishon, ein roi b'Sheni. That's the machlokes Rabbi and Rab Nachman. Rabbi Alt brings Pesach Sheni. Why? Because the Pesach Sheni is tashlumin leRishon. It's not a tashlumin. You do not bring Pesach Sheni. Why? Because the Pesach Sheni is Tashlum Rishon. He was not Chayav Rishon. He's not Chayav B'Sheni. He's not Chayav B'Sheni. Enero B'Sheni. Now, Lefi the Man De'Omar, as we said, Pesach Sheni Tashlum Rishon. Who's that? Rab Nosson. Very good. Two Meshayni, because that's Tashlum. Pesach Sheni, mainly you say that's Tashlum always. Oh, but Lefi the Man De'Omar, who's that? Rebbe, as we just mentioned in the Gemara in Psochim, sorry, Psochim Daf Tzadi Gimel. So, Sheni Regel B'Fnei Hatzmei. It's not a Tashlumi leRishon. So we don't find a Pesach Tashlumi leTumah. So let's feed them why we should take Tashlumi. Elo Omar Apope. Kosova Rabbi Lailo Eino Mechusel Zman. Omi Omar Rabbi Yochanan. Omar Rabbi Yochanan. Okay, we're gonna have to explain over here a shtickle Agdome, and maybe we're gonna have to leave it even for Motzi Shabbos. But let's start. Rabbi Yochanan Gaden Lailo Eino Mechusel Zman. What that means? Rabbi Yochanan didn't say that the Tomei is mashlim. Rabbi Yochanan didn't say that the Tomei is mashlim. Just what? Only when he became Tomei in the middle of the night. And the same story we say before. So he was describing Korban, or maybe he's going to do the same thing. Because what he says, what the Rabbi Yochanan says over here, Nitmo balaylo. Because it came already, the night came in, the Leila Chag, what's the Leila? The Leila Chag, right? The Yom Tov Taragi Kume. Because Yontif came already, so it's called already. The person he called Mechuyev Bekom. Lein Pesach came in, Lein Sukkot came in, Lein Shavuos came in, Lein Shavuos. The person is Mechuyev Bekom. You can't bring it. Why you can't bring it? Because of Beyoyim Simchachem. I can't bring the Korban. It's a technique problem, technicality, right? I can't bring it at night. I'm waiting for the sun to rise. That's it. But basically, the person Mechuyev Bekom, yes. Why is Mechuyev Bekom? Because it's day. It's day. It's the day of Yom Tov. Yeah, it's Yom Tov. Mechuyev Bekom. So Be'emes, that's what he said. Rabbi Yochanan had Laila Eino Mechusas Man. So Rabbi Yochanan said, when the Tomeh is mashkim, only when it became Tomeh in the middle of the night. That means it came in Yom Tov, he was not Tomeh. Came in Yom Tov, he was Mechuyev Bekom. Mechuyev Bekom Chagiga, Komriye, alle Korbanos. Just what? What's me'akev what's stopping him to bring the akrov of the Korban Poyal is Laila. The word Laila, because now it's night, he can't bring the Korban. Because you don't make the Korban by Laila, only by Yom. But this is Keilo, someone, he came to Chiyuv. Now, someone who didn't come to Chiyuv Chagiga, Misgirech. For the Chiyuv Chagiga, Tarangi Kume. Kleil Yom Tov, just what? Now, just what? Bechus Hazman. What is Bechus Hazman? Night is possible with Bechus Hazman or not. So we're saying over here, that's what? Lefi Rabbi Yochanan, Laila Eino Bechus Hazman. And therefore, the Laila, what means Bechus Hazman? Bechus Hazman is what we learned the Gemara in Zvachim, that we based on Poitrike. But we said over there, Laila Bechus Hazman or Eino Bechus Hazman. That means when a person cannot bring a Bechus Balayla, let's say you're Zom, or Metzoyra, or Nozi. So they count for 7 days, right? Nozi Tomei. They count for 7 days, and then the 8th day they bring Korbanos. That 7 days, the end of the 7th day, they are Mamish. Torah Legamre. Bechus Kippurim. It's Torah Legamre. He's Mechuyev to bring Korbanos when he went at night. Just what? We're saying he can't bring at night. You have an equal with the coming at night, or better you chayv the kommonis, or no. You're not chayv the kommonis till the next morning. That's a machlokes. Mechus Hazman, you're missing the time. I'm just missing now 4 hours till the Neitzachama. I'm missing away time. I'm missing 12 hours till the next morning. I'm mechuyev. That means Mechus Hazman. So Laila Mechus Hazman means, if Mechus Hazman means it's possible, or Eino Mechus Hazman means no, better I'm mechayev in the kom. Just I have something that's stopping me, and that thing is called darkness, that thing is called night. So now let's understand Rabbi Yochanan. So Rabbi Yochanan is Azoy. The Tomei, you know why Rabbi Yochanan over here, the Tomei is mashlim? Not because Tashlum is Zelazeh. Rabbi Yochanan, the Shita Soyos, Tashlum Larishon. The Tomei is mashlim because he was chayev already the first night he was chayev. Because when he became Tomei, Balaylo, the middle of the night, Elaylo is Eino Mechus Hazman. So basically he's chayev at night, he's chayev in the Korban. That's what's stopping him, the night is stopping him. That's why we can understand it's not a steer Rabbi Yochanan. So we had the machlokes, Rabbi Yochanan, Rabbi Yochanan is Tashlumi Rishon. Rabbi Yochanan is Tashlumi. I, from what we saw, that Rabbi Yochanan says that Tomei Balaylo brings the next day because the night he was already chayev. It's Tashlumi Rishon, it's not Tashlumi Zelazeh. Okay, V'omar Rabbi Yochanan, we're going to start the Masechet Moti Shabbos because again we're going to have to start over here with a good Akdome. And okay, we're going to have to catch up with Masechet.
Yeah, I get so.
Yeah. Let's go back to what we said about Tashlum in the Pesach. We said, right, Omar, Birmi Shayne Tume de Yesh lo Tashlum in the Pesach Sheni. Shagasarye, the Simen Samachei, fragt auf Toysves. Toysves is not over here. Toysves is in Psochim, Tav Samachtes, or Medalef. Toysves sagt das so. Toysves sagt das Svore, Legabi Tume. Because if it was not Choseh Berishon, he's lo Choseh B'Sheni. Yeah, if he was not lo Choseh Berishon, so lo Choseh B'Sheni. Now this Toyshes of Efek the Shagasai is a steer to Rabbi Irmi over here. Rabbi Irmi says over here that what Legabi Tume, we don't say I Choseh Berishon, lo Choseh B'Sheni, right? It says it's Choseh Berishon, it's Choseh B'Sheni. So what's the pshat in Toyshes? What Toyshes says over there, if we say that what if he was not lo Choseh Berishon, so lo Choseh B'Sheni. So the Achronim are very stopping in this, and the Achronim say that Pikayam Moshe says to be metaretz that the svara of Rabbi Irmi over here is only the fit the Ma'amar ein shechtim lezoiki al tmei sheretz. Remember the sugya, one of the difficult sugas in the psochim. That means that's what's the me'akim of the tumor? We don't have tumas sheretz and tumas mes, and we don't have tumas sheretz and tumas mes. That means that's Akom Pesach is nikrav when? Bein Arbaim, right? The Erev, when you eat it, at night. This person is a Tommy Sheretz. That means today he touched the Sheretz. He can't eat kochim today. But tonight, there's no problem to eat from kochim. Can you shecht on this person called Pesach? He's Tommy now. But tonight, B'shas Achile, when they sit Leila Seder and eat the Korban Pesach, he can eat, no problem. Do you do it or not? So Rabbi Irmi, the Sorah Rabbi Irmi of Eleg Avitum is only Lepidem Andomat, ain't shirk the Mezok Advishas. No, you don't shirk. Because now he's a Tomei. Why? Because the Me'akim is the tumor. That's the Me'akim. The Me'akim is not if he's going to be roy to eat or not roy to eat. The Me'akim is the tumor. Now he's Tomei, you don't shirk. And where do we learn that from? Tumas Sheretz and Tumas Reis. Even though that he's not, right, he was not Chazi B'Rishoin, Chazi B'Sheini. Masechet, to is a Psochim learn, that's what. So why you can't eat just what? Why you can't eat the Korban Pesach? Why you can't eat the Korban Pesach? Because we're talking about it's a May B'Shvi Shaloi. It's not Roy La'achile. And the Achile is Me'akev and not the Shem Tumeh. That's why we call it the Mandama. That's why they said the Tumeh. The Loi Chazi Rishoin, Loi Chazi is not Roy to do it the Shem. As I said, the Shagasaya to find further. Okay. Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem. We learned in the Mishnah, right? In Toimar, and this is what we asked beforehand, just to answer this chelik, we said, Meuves lo yuchal litkoin, v'chisor lo yuchal eimonos. And the Mishnah brings a raya. In Toimar, right? The Mishnah says, in Toimar, you can tell me that word, begoizel, begoinem, right? Yochel lachziroi v'yetuken. So, and Rashi says, we look at Rashi in the Mishnah, says Rashi, Yochel lachziroi to make nevoso yukzeiloso yilebayli. And then v'yetuken, right? That's it. V'yemetuken minachet. That's what Rashi says. Yochel lachzir to make nevoso yukzeiloso yilebayli, v'yetuken v'yemetuken minachet. There is a very interesting tshuva in Rabbi Moshe Feinstein, what Rab Meir Malin fragt Rabbi Moshe Feinstein. Meir Malin, he's a guy there, Rabbi Yeleim, so Rab Meir or something. Meir Malin fragt Rabbi Moshe Feinstein as well. But Lechoyer Rashi is very shver over here. Why is very shver Rashi? Because it wasn't Pshat in Rashi. Pshat in Rashi that he could give back the Dmei Gnei together with doing tshuva. That is the words of the Mishnah. So what Rashi comes to add? What do you say? The Pshat in Rashi is that also you can give back without tshuva and do metukim in achet. Why is he metukim in achet? He didn't do tshuva. So what Rashi is saying over here? If he's telling me that what? You're just giving him back without doing tshuva. Why? You didn't do tshuva, so why should we be metukim? If he's saying about with tshuva, what he added on the Mishnah. Says Rav Moshe Azoi. And it's a Rav Moshe, it's in the Tshuva Sigros Moshe, and Choshe Mishpat, Chelek Beis, Simen Yud Beis. Dr. Azoi, Be'etzem, this thing, he said it's not so clear that when a person gives back, it's not going to help tshuva. Person gives back the tshuva, even without doing tshuva. He stole something, he's giving it back, could be it's going to help tshuva. Why? The Moshe brings a raya from because of Mishnah. Because of Mishnah and Ilchos Eidus, Perekut Beis, because the Mishnah learns that the master from the law, because of Mishnah, from the law of Turi learns, and only when he pays, yeah. Let's say the person was forced to give back the Gizela. He was forced to pay back by Bezdin. Only then he's not going to be kosher leidus. But there, if a person is a Gazlan and he didn't do tshuva, he's kosher leidus. So it's masha because of Mishnah that if a person paid back the Gezel, so he's going to be kosher leidus. When he was forced to pay back al yedei Bezdin, then he's not going to be kosher leidus. But what if a person gave back mitzad atzmo? He was not forced to give it back. He gave it back. There's no kosher leidus. What do we see over there? It's learn the Kesef of Mishnah. That giving back even without tshuva is good. That's the Paula of tshuva. When a person, you could give back without doing tshuva when you were forced to give back, they best. Well, stop when a person gives back, and vice versa, he don't tshuva why he's giving back. Over the case of Mishnah itself says of the Rambam alt, that's also when he gave back me'atzmoi, loy huch shaleins, only when he does tshuva. So he's as a doctor, then even though that he gives back the money, over the avera don't get done. You don't the avera, and for that peule of doing the avera, you gave back the money, but doing the avera, you still need tshuva. Maybe that's very good. You have to say Rashi. Rashi al das with the case of Mishnah and the two, and maybe that's very good. That also without tshuva, you're gonna be, and that's what Rashi comes to teach us. He said Rashi teaches us that Ave goys and goy never, even without tshuva, he's still gonna be kosher, and that's the move. You don't have the move so you can very nice one. Shabbos, go ahead. The Moshe answers Meir Malin and Choshe Mishpat Chelek Beis Simen Yud Beis. Fine, so about Hashem Shabbos, we're gonna have to catch up a little bit. But yeah, not big Yesodus today, so we had a bit of we start us a little bit of Galatas.
יש תשלומים, you say it's תשלומים.
Is every day with him.
It's a nice chiyuv.
It's not on מחוץ הזמן, it's on מחוץ הזמן.
Let's see. Right, shkoyach.
Good job.
Shabbos an hour in 10 minutes after Zman.